Our next reader, to kick off part 2, lives and writes in a cloistered convent in Ukrainian village, which is where she came up with the idea for the Sunday night sex show, a creative nonfiction reading which she hosts at the Burlington on the last Sunday of every month. Please give a warm Tuesday Funk welcome to Robyn Pennacchia.
No, you don't have to. I'm tall. Hold on. I'm really classy and I read off my phone. Also, I'm really impressed by you guys. You're so polite. It's crazy. People talk through our whole thing. And I am totally not booked until September. I have not even figured out the next month yet. Anyway, this is a very deep essay that I have written titled, I Would Not, in Fact, Like to Swim with Dolphins. You know what? I don't want to swim with dolphins. Apparently this makes me like the worst human being ever, because whenever I've mentioned this, people look at me as though to say, you don't want to swim with dolphins? You know who also didn't want to swim with dolphins? Hitler. And probably also Charles Manson. I bet you also kick puppies and kittens for shits and giggles, don't you? Swimming with dolphins is apparently a very popular thing to want to do. So popular, in fact, that it is the second most popular bucket list item on www.sharebuckets.com. After Get a Tattoo, which coincidentally is another thing I won't do because I'm scared to death of both needles and commitment. Dolphin tattoos are also probably somewhere on the list, as I have seen quite of those when I have had occasion to watch Jerry Springer. For what it's worth, I also don't want to just get out of the rat race and open up a quaint bed and breakfast somewhere out in New Hampshire or whatever other type nature-y state they have. Because I find even house guests I know to be entirely unbearable. And I am pretty sure that strangers in my house that I have to make breakfast for would be a really bad time. For both of us, actually, I mean, I can't imagine anyone being all too thrilled about the bowl of crackling oat bran I would toss them. I wouldn't want to stay in one either because I figure you'd probably have to talk to the people, and that's pretty gross. Nonetheless, this is a popular thing to want to do. So is drinking. I like that. I also do not believe in God, although people do not look as horrified when I tell them this as when I tell them I do not want to swim with dolphins. Sometimes they look sad. Sometimes they say, but don't you wish you did? Wouldn't it be nice? And they make it sound so nice and all, but no, actually I do not wish that I did because I think I'd be really uncomfortable with the idea of someone watching me all the time in order to judge me. Like while I'm going to the bathroom, or just sitting there watching Intervention and eating ice cream or something and deciding whether or not he feels like I should burn for all eternity. Because that would be awkward. But back to dolphins. I am not anti-dolphin. I buy dolphin-safe tuna fish. I donate my $15 a month to Greenpeace. And occasionally even read the weird emails they send me every day about Trader Joe's supporting Somalian pirates in some capacity. I even know the secret password to get the Greenpeace canvassers around Six Corners to stop bothering you every time you are waiting for the Damon bus. It is Arctic Sunrise. Should you care to know. And yet, I have absolutely no desire to swim with freaking dolphins. Why? Is it because I read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy at a young age? Is it because I hate the glorious majesty of nature? Is it because I have no soul? Maybe. Maybe it is all of these things, but mostly it's that I think it would be really boring after 5 minutes. I mean, I grew up in Massachusetts. I've seen whales. They're not that riveting. And they're like way bigger than dolphins. I lived in Plymouth for the first 4 years of my life where the major tourist attractions are a rock in a hole in the ground and whale watching and also statues of pilgrims. Oh, we're on a boat. with some binoculars. There's a whale. Now it's gone. That's how whale watching works. As far as crappy Massachusetts field trips go, I would rather walk the Freedom Trail 4 times over or spend 3 hours staring blankly at a statue of Paul Revere than ever go whale watching. Also, given the fact that swimming with dolphins costs like $15 and they probably don't even let you drink or smoke, I really don't see how it's worth it. Plus, what does it even entail? Oh, fuck. Fungal. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh, there we go. According to the Wikipedia entry on dolphins, which is a thing that on swimming with dolphins, which is a thing that exists, it seems they will hug and kiss you, which is weird, and possibly dance around you, which seems like it would kind of be terrifying in a Rosemary's Baby-like way. I imagine you are also supposed to touch them, and I just don't know how pleasant that would actually be. I feel like the only thing you'd really get out of it is the ability to tell other people about it later and act like you're really special because now you know the mystical secret of the dolphins or some shit. I already know the mystical secret of the dolphins. Would you like to know what the mystical secret of the dolphins is? I will tell you as soon as my phone stops going to another page. They're rapists. That's right. The gentle mammals of the sea are fucking rapists. There are like 14 incidents of attempted or successful dolphin rape a year. If you don't believe me, I suggest you check YouTube. A dude in England was put in jail for having copulated with a dolphin until it turned out that said dolphin was like the Dominique Strauss-Kahn of dolphins and went around trying to rape people pretty much all the time. Dolphin rape is probably like 85,000 times worse than regular rape, as there is the added issue of possibly drowning. And then what if you died? And then at your funeral, everyone was like, oh, she was such a great person, such a great lover of nature. It sure is tragic that she drowned while being raped by a dolphin. Dolphins are apparently also way fond of gang rape and have been known to drag other dolphins and possibly people down to secret rape caves at the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, right, you say. What are dolphins going to drag anyone with? Their flippers? Their flippers are slippery and tiny. You could easily escape. And that just shows you how much you don't know about dolphins. Guess what they drag you down with? Guess. They drag you down with their penises. Their prehensile penises. I'm not even joking. A dolphin's dick is like a monkey tail, and they use it like a freaking arm with which to grab hold of you and drag you down to their secret lair at the bottom of the ocean where they will gang rape the fuck out of what will, by that time, most likely be your lifeless corpse. And what if you survived? The $1,500 you paid for that trip would surely be dwarfed by therapy bills, and you'd probably have a seizure every time you accidentally saw a rerun of Flipper on TV Land. Plus, how do you even explain that to people? You'd be on a date with some dude at a restaurant with a fish tank, and then you'd just burst into tears like a crazy. And then you'd say, please excuse me, but I was raped by a dolphin. It's very traumatic. And he would probably think you are lying because everyone knows that dolphins are the friendly, gentle mammals of the sea. That relationship wouldn't go very far, I bet you. So, you know, maybe I'm an asshole for not wanting to swim with dolphins. Maybe I have some kind of deep character deficiency that prevents me from seeing the wonder in sloshing around the ocean with a bunch of large water mammals. But said deficiency will also prevent me from being raped by a dolphin, so I don't so much care.